Direct the matter to be scheduled on an upcoming agenda. Anybody wants to speak?
Robin Hensel, 807 First Street Southeast. Where to begin? In the working session tonight, one of the things that was discussed was taking the Support the Troops banner down, and that was the initial complaint that sort of drove the whole interest in the sign issue. A couple things I need to let the public know about that. There were, at the time that the Support the Troops banner was up, there were a number of other city-owned illegal banners up, as well as many illegal banners in our, at the time, historic district, which had not yet been rezoned or the phraseology changed so that it is now a B2, same as a B2, but it didn't used to be that way. There was a differentiation in the type of signs that could be used, signs that were on the exterior of the windows, and all kinds of things. So much has been done to adjust and make okay a lot of stuff that really wasn't okay, wasn't legal. The acting city council, the acting city staff, and everyone involved with city ordinances, including the policing of this, has really been very unethical. And I'm very disappointed as one citizen. The big issue now with the Support the Troops banner, I would like the public to know that to date, not one single person who threatened not only me, but the children in my care on the internet have been identified. This is incredibly troubling to me. Really incredibly troubling. Because I still have kids coming to my home. I really wonder what that's all about. Why is it that when threats were made directly to me to suggest that, and I can't use the phraseology because there are swear words in it, but I was threatened in a phone call recently about the lawsuit. That person has not been identified. Even though I've made it known to law enforcement that these threats were made. The threats that were online were on a website called Chicks on the Right. One of them made reference, actually several of them made reference to, that if the Support the Troops banner came down, that this person's head would be bashed by a Louisville Slugger baseball bat. And there's a reference and a correlation with 3 different bloggers, not only on that site, but another. And I want to reiterate, not to this date, I have no idea, nor does my attorney, nor does the chief of police have any knowledge whatsoever, or our county attorney have any knowledge of who any of those individuals were, and they could be found. I was married to a law enforcement officer for almost 20 years. I know that this is not the way law enforcement is supposed to work. And if I were presently married to him, it would not be going down this way. And I'm disappointed in that. There's a whole lot of reasons why I really believe that the citizenry in this town should really pay more attention. Because like this sign says, if an injustice is done to one, really then an injustice is done to all of us, or could be done to all of us. I shouldn't be the only one in this city who's taken the voluntary time to come to every single meeting in this city for the last 6 months. What's wrong with our citizenry that they're not interested in this? Think about this, folks. It's your civic duty to participate, and if you stay silent in an issue, you're guilty of participating in that issue. That's all I have to say.
Anybody else? Any council reports? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.